Hello everybody, welcome back to Alma, Missouri and the series Building a Mega Farm on Papa's old farm that he left us. It's been a good one so far. Episode 13. We just finished the harvest. It was an awesome one. We got a lot of yield in the silos. 435,000 liters of corn. A lot of that come off a field, a large field that we bought, and so that's and we had to take a little bit of a loan to buy that field with the money that we had already. So I'm wanting to pay that off, ideally, and use this yield it'll be next summer, it'll be June by the time we're able to enjoy the yield and the profits from it, and upgrade our equipment. That's the goal. So, but all that said and done, I want to make the yield better, and by buying the corn dryer in town, so we're gonna have to figure all that out. We'll get a substantial price bump for the corn by running it through the corn dryer, and so that's the goal of this episode, is to acquire that corn dryer, and I don't think that's going to be too hard. We should be able to get $100,000 worth of bales off these fields. We've got 3 sizable fields that are just loaded with straw, and we'll have to run that over to the bale sale point on this episode. But since it's so much baling and it's going to be a process to get through all this, I am going to time lapse the baling and just mow through it pretty quick, because we've got a lot to get through today. Buying the corn dryer and whatever equipment we're going to need to do that, and so it's going to take a while to get there. So like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and time lapse this, and I appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe if you like this content. If you watched any of my series, by all means, this is the episode 14, so there's plenty of series to watch, and enjoy the time lapse, and I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so I realized I misspoke right before the time lapse. This is episode 13, not 14. This is unlucky 13. So that's all the bales. Now we need to get them to the bale sailing point. Go ahead and put a little red away. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use the Chevy truck and the bale trailer to pick up and deliver the bales to the sell point. So I gotta go over here and get the Chevy disconnected from this trailer. And I see the sheep are still producing, which is good, means they're healthy. Go ahead and get this Chevy disconnected and go over here and pick up the flatbed bale trailer. And I'm gonna speed it up while I'm picking up the bales to save on time. It'll be real quick once I get to the field and start picking up the bales. But let's get this backed up here. Alright, get her hooked up. So let's see here. Yep. Let's get her over to the field. Like I said, I'm going to speed it up while I'm picking up the bales. Alright, so that was relatively painless. Now we just got to get them over to the town and to the bale sale point. See how fast we can get this Chevy going with all these bales on it. Oh, that's 65 miles an hour. Let's see how fast we can go. 70. 80. We got 80. 82, 83, 84. 86 miles an hour. I'm pretty sure if you did that in real life, there'd be bales all over the road. I guess unless you had them strapped down or covered. But either way, this is what we got to do so we can make some money to buy our corn dryer today. Just get through town here without getting into an accident. So the bale sale point's on the other side of the tracks here. It's around the back. I think I'm just gonna cut through the yard here. Probably be the easiest thing. I don't think the neighbors will mind. Oh, it's that far one, I think, is the sell point. Yeah, that's it. That's to buy animals, so it's that one there we gotta drop them off at. Get this thing around there. Not sure why that trailer does that. It loads it and then trying to unload it, and it loads it back up. But it only does it once every time. Either way, it works. So I'll see you back at the farm. All right. So we'll get these loaded up. All right. So we'll see you over at the bale selling point. Go around back again here, sell another load. Like 29,000 per load, so we're definitely gonna be able to buy the corn dryer today with just selling the bales off the field, so that's good. So I'll see you back at the farm. So how's that for fast? So you know where. See you over there. Heading back to the bale sailing point again. Ooh, almost lost it there. Alright, so let's go buy that corn dryer we've been talking about. It's located behind the dealership over here. We looked at it in prior episodes. 100,000. We've got 106. Alright, we own it. Awesome. I think we only have one more load of bales left and we'll be done with that. So we'll see you back at the farm, alright? Ooh, airtime with the truck and the trailer. Yeah, we might have one more load after this. Okay, see you over there. Alright, get it off the trailer. It's not wanting to work. What's going on with this trailer? Come on. There it is. Okay. Alright, one more load and we'll be done baling. See you over there. Oh, that time we definitely got Aaron with the trailer and the truck. Yeah, this is the last load. It ain't even gonna be a full load, which is fine. We've done well. Pretty much free money with these bales. I think it's something like $600 per bale. Alright, you know where. We'll see you over there. Last load. So 43,000 on top of buying the corn dryer. Not bad, not bad. So I'll see you over at the farm. Alright, so I'm glad that's over. That was tedious and time consuming, but either way it's over. We got our corn dryer and some extra money. Drop this trailer off here. Go pick up a regular trailer and get some corn loaded in it and get back over to the dryer. This is basically free corn in this first silo. That was the corn that come off the field that we purchased, the largest field we own now, and I'm gonna use it to help repay the loan. Well, actually, it's gonna repay the loan no problem, especially after I run it through this dryer. Oh, it seems like it takes forever to load a trailer up. I think it dumps a lot faster than it loads. Alright, well, got that loaded. We'll have a little Bubba take this over to the dryer for us. Bubba, he's been mulching this large cornfield this whole month. That's all he's been doing is mulching. And then we still got the other cornfield to do. And then we got to plow them. A lot of work when you're not planting cereal type. Yeah, you see the two large cornfields. It's the one he's working on. So we can only sell it at the bale sale point, so that's good to know. Just chugging along. Need about 3 tractors on that field doing that. Hey, you can see where he's mulched it. The purple's gone. And then you can see the red. That means that it needs to be plowed, if you don't know. Which most of you probably do because you play this game as much as I do. And if you don't, that's what it means. Oh boy. They always like to cut through Old Man Johnson's farm. I don't know why. They think it's quicker. But every time. And then I gotta hear about it. Alright, so let's get this over to the dryer. Curious to see how this thing is gonna work. Should be able to dump it in there, right there, like a sell point. Alright, so I saw, we need to figure out how to get propane loaded into the corn dryer. I saw a trailer on here for $4,500 that had the propane symbol on it, showing that it could load propane into it. Let's see, and I think that's it right there. So $4,500 with no jack stand. You'd think $4,500 you at least get a jack stand with it. Yeah, multi-tank. Yeah, I think I like those tires probably. And I don't think there's anything else really. Add some lights. Yep, go ahead and buy that. Alright, so let's go see about some propane. I have no idea what it costs. I got a feeling I'm going to find out though. So the propane yard is on the other side of the tracks down here on the left, I think. I seen it when I was coming into town. Alright, so if I had to guess, right there is where you would buy propane. It looks like the tanks are sitting there. Alright, well it took some money. Not much though, but it took some. So let's go see if we can. Well, let's see. Is it showing? Yeah, it's showing refill. Alright, well, maybe it, maybe that did it. Threw the trailer around a little bit. Alright, so right there should be the trigger to load the propane into the dryer. It's not activating any trigger though. It's weird. Back here and look at it a second. Yeah, it says propane. I would say that's the trigger. Alright, well, we gotta figure this out here. Let's try opening up the covers. See if it'll take it that way. I'm not sure what's going on here. It won't take the propane. It's trying to open up the cover on the truck bed. Back to the trailer. Alright, that's the tailgate. I don't know, it keeps opening the cover of the truck. That's curious, I don't know. Alright. Well, not sure what's going on with that trailer. Get hooked up to the corn here and let's load it into the dryer. Definitely a learning curve to all this. Figure it out though, I'm sure. Okay, so it's storing it. It's not working like a sale point. The price, our money's not going up, so it's definitely storing it. So that's good. That's what we want it to do for now. Let's run this back to the farm and I'll send a tractor back and see if we have any more luck with a tractor. See if that helps. So it doesn't show that it has any propane in it. It's 1,000 liters of corn for 50 pounds of propane. Gives you 1,000 liters of dry corn. Alright, well, at least we know what it does now and what it takes. But yeah, it's not showing. No, it's not showing any propane, but our corn's showing up in there. Alright, well, it's a start. We just gotta figure out how to get some propane in that dryer, and I think we'll be in business. So I'm gonna get Little Red. And I'm gonna send Little Red over to the dryer. And I think I'm gonna maybe lease a different trailer and see if we can get it to work with a different trailer. Not sure what direction to go at this point. Alright, that doesn't show propane. That's just a liquid tanker. I don't think we might want to look maybe in miscellaneous, maybe. And that's our trailer we have, so Let's look down in miscellaneous maybe. Alright, so let's see if we can find a tanker here that will take propane. Well, that one, alright. Well, these two do. They have that propane tank symbol down there, so that means they'll load propane on. So I don't have the money to buy one, but I'll just lease this one and give it a try and see how it works. Alright, get this hooked up and get it over to the propane yard and see if we can't figure this out. I'm sure it's something I'm not doing. Alright, so there's the trigger. Should be able to load it right there. It shows refuel. And it took some money. Alright. So let's try this again with the new trailer. Get it back over to the dryer. See if we can't get any propane. Load it in that dryer. I didn't think it would be this difficult, but never know what you're gonna run into. As in life, I guess. Alright, knock this trailer out of the way for now. Let's see. I'll try to open up the covers and see if that helps or works. Well, it's not showing a trigger. Wait a minute, it's not showing propane in the tanker. It's at 0%, so it didn't take anything. So this tanker's empty. So I'm not loading propane over in the yard like I think I am. I don't know where that money's going, but it's not selling me anything. Ooh, almost lost it. It's not selling me anything, so I need to get over here to this yard and figure out what's going on, because that's, I think, where the failure is. I'm doing something wrong over here in this yard and not getting propane loaded into my tanker like I thought. Alright, so that's the trigger. And I'm gonna get out and look around here. That's diesel. That's gas, and that's propane. Alright. So what's this over here? I don't know. What's that say? Methane. So I'm trying to load methane into it and instead of propane. So let's get it over here to this propane tank and see if it'll load propane in. There we go. Now it's loading propane. Wow, that stuff is expensive. Almost filled that trailer up, but it took $22,506, every penny I had. Seems like a lot of propane. I wonder how much it'll put into the dryer. Now I'm gonna have to borrow money to make payroll. Alright. I'm gonna get Bubba going again, let him know that his check isn't gonna bounce. So let's get back over to our corn dryer for the 4th or 5th try. So to be clear, it takes propane and not methane. And there's a trigger, propane trigger. So now it's taking it. You can see it leaving the tank. I can't believe I didn't look at the tank and see that anything was going in it. Oh well. I know better. Alright, it took every penny, every last pound of it, so well, there you go. 7,526 pounds of propane and 37,465 liters of corn, and it's processing, so now it's running, which is what the goal was. It took a little finagling, but after that, after figuring out what was going on with the propane tanks, that's a silly mistake. Oh well, live and learn. Now I know. So I'm gonna, return that because I don't need that no more. I have a propane trailer here that probably works just fine. I'll go ahead and get this loaded up. Load some more corn up for the dryer now that we got it working. It's definitely going to be a lot of loads of corn going over there. I think I saw that it holds 800,000 liters, and I don't have 800,000 liters. I had like 435,000 liters. But I don't have a semi truck to take, 70, 60, 70, 80,000 liters at a time. This is my biggest trailer. I bought it used, and I think it holds around 35,000 if I'm not mistaken. Maybe a little more, but I'm thinking 35,000. What is that? 30, yeah, 5. So more than the other little trailer. The other little trailer I think holds 22,000 or something like that. So I'll get little Bubba to run this over to the dryer. Alright, so how much does a dry corn sell for? It's not selling at a bad price right now, 20 or 2,000 per liter, but in June is peak and it's 3,100. Wow, 3,100 per 1,000 liters of dry. So it's that's pretty good for corn. I think the only other yield I've ever got anything close to that is beans, and you know, beans are just high dollar, but you just don't get a lot of them off the fields. So that's awesome. You can pull a lot of corn off the field and run it through here and make good money. I mean, the propane is gonna cost you a little bit, but and I gotta have all that ran through by June. So 435,000 liters. I don't know how much it produces per month or whatever, but hopefully we can get it all ran through the dryer by June. I mean, it's November now, so I'm kind of hoping that we'll be able to. So let's get this over here to the propane. Let's see if we can get it loaded up, or take propane, I should say. Okay, so what's the trick here? Oh my god, so you gotta open the covers. Well, it shows refueling it. Let's try opening the covers. I think that might work. Yep, that's all it took. Opening the covers, and then now it's taking it. I didn't get a huge amount because it's so expensive, but I just want to see if this trailer is going to work, basically. So I got propane in it, so I should be able to get propane out of it. So now we got to get it loaded into the corn dryer propane tank. Alright, so I got propane in the tanker. The covers are open, and I'm not getting any trigger. That makes little to no sense to me. I don't know if there's a glitch in the matrix with this trailer. Not sure what to think about it at this point. I can't believe you can load this trailer with propane and not be able to unload it. Opening the covers is not working. It's the little things in this game that drive you crazy sometimes. Why is this not working? It's not making sense to me at all. Let's see. There's no arrows, there's no valves. I don't know, maybe, covers are open. No trigger. Let's try to get it closer. No. Alright. Let's try to get it closer than that. No. Alright. Those the covers. Which one? No. Huh. I'm all over that trigger and it is not activating. And it shows I have propane in there this time. And it is not working. Cover's open. Oh, I just saw a trigger. Ran into the fence and saw a trigger. Oh, right there. There it is. You almost got to park it in the tank to get it to take it. Alright, well the trigger is just really close to that fence. My goodness. Glad that, jeez. Didn't know if I was going to be able to figure that one out. Sometimes you just got to keep trying stuff until it works, I guess. So, we'll go ahead and send little Red back with little Bubba to the farm. We don't need him anymore. We can't afford any more propane at the moment. And really, the only thing we can really do is keep mulching and keep loading corn into our new dryer that we bought this episode. I'm glad I got it working. I'm glad I got the trailer working. It took a little fooling around. Thanks for your patience if you're still hanging around watching this. But either way, we got it going, so that's a good thing. Another 35,000 liters in the dryer. About 15 loads to go, which we're not going to do on this episode. I'm just going to steadily do it as the episodes go. Send him back to the farm with the trailer. Alright, so let's see our dryer here, our production. It's the only one we own. So it's 1,000 liters plus 50 pounds of propane is 1,000 equal, or makes 1,000 liters of dry corn. So if my math is correct, 1,000 pounds of propane will dry 20,000 pounds of corn. 20 by 50 pounds equals 20 units by 50 pounds equals 1,000 pounds. So 1,000 pounds will do 20,000 liters. Yeah, I do believe that's correct. So 1,000 pounds of propane to do 20,000 liters of corn. That's not bad. I don't understand this cut through Johnson's farm all the time. Must be a half a millisecond shorter or something. I don't know. Either way, I am glad that is up and running, and it's going to be very profitable for us come next June. Over here and check on Bubba. Make sure he's still mulching. Yep, he's still chugging along. So thanks for hanging around. I know this was a long video, but there was a lot to get through, a lot to unpack, a lot to figure out, but we got through it. And like I said before, please like and subscribe to this channel. I'm trying to get it to grow. I enjoy doing this, and the only way I can is if you guys like and subscribe. I will see you all on the next episode. Lucky 14. Bye for now.